Hello guys, Connor64 here, and today I'm doing What If Deku Was the Phantom Ruby. I believe this is part 3. So we start off right at the UA entrance exams, but before that you're probably asking, how did Izumi get to the entrance exams? Let's go back 10 months before. So pretty much where I left off last time, Izumi woke up and was heading to school. So, pretty much, some things would happen the same, and some things would not. Izumi woke up, No. The school life would basically be the same. She would go through, school, first, second, third, first, second, third, then lunch, then fourth period and fifth period, where their teacher goes up there and asks, and basically saying, I'm going to be passing up some papers. But of course, he throws them up in the air. And of course, everyone has their court going on. Bakugo says the same thing what he says in the anime. And of course, when the teacher says Izumi wants to go to UA, everyone laughs. That would be the same. The sludge villain attack with Izumi the first time would be the same, but because, she has been training with her father a little bit, she is a little bit stronger. And of course, All Might, because I'm gonna say, but I did forget to mention, All Might did tell the Midoriya family about his injury and about the quirk, but he has not told Izumi about it yet. And this is what so they're talking, and he wants Izumi to be his successor. And yeah. So right when he gave her the quirk, right when he gave her the hair, that same thing would happen in the Emmy where she'd be like, what? Are you joking? And, he says, eat this and all that. That would pretty much happen the same. But instead of, being at the beach, it would be on that rooftop. So, yeah. And of course, Izumi, she was about to eat it until a huge explosion happened. All Might and Izumi head there, and when Izumi sees Bakugo, she runs up there, does what happened in the canon, but this is another change. She actually almost got Bakugo out of there until this unknown energy level, what All Might knows all familiar about. This unknown reddish pinkish color of lightning, this spiraling out of control, going everywhere, and also including shocking the sludge villain, where Bakugo and Izumi got, exploded back. But of course, the sludge villain also got a power-up boost. For some reason, when he was struck by that unknown energy, what we all know by the phantom energy, All Might was like, oh no. He goes up there right before the sludge villain can do anything after being electrocuted by that by the lightning shape phantom energy, hitting him multiple times. But everyone's probably, the crowd, the people on live TV were like, what was that? But let's go into another reality, aka null space, where Deku, aka Izuku, is fighting Phantom Eyes monsters, what he created with his quirk to make it where they are real, attacking them, punching them, completely destroying them. But at the same time, he's also, without realizing, creating a bunch of energy levels, a bunch of positive and negative energy. What's going into the real world? And of course, Izuku does not know about the real world because the world he is in, he thinks that is the world, the real world basically. So of course, yeah. So pretty much that's how the lightning storm pretty much happened. But All Might would, kind of do the same thing, but of course by hitting the sludge villain 10 times harder because he knows that energy level can make you stronger, but also by making you stronger it will destroy you. But for some reason it destroys you, but at the same time it does not. So we start off. No, not start off. So after that, Izumi would, but wait a minute. So let's go back a little bit. Right when the lightning hits, a piece of All Might's hair flew out of Izumi's pocket and went into her, mouth, which accidentally swallowed it because she didn't, swallow it yet. So that would, still it would go into her system. So yeah, she would basically get, the energy. Yeah, pretty much. What else can happen? So, the heroes would scold her, and Bakugo would be like, Bakugo would be salty. And of course, he does know she's strong, and yes, Bakugo does like strong women, but at the same time, she's still quirkless. But Bakugo doesn't care she's quirkless. He hates her, but at the same time doesn't hate her because he hates the confidence what she has, even when she was weak and pathetic, and she ain't that strong completely. So All Might would, after that event, All Might would, call the Midori family and tell Izumi to meet him at Deku Beach. That would happen instead of 10 months of going through that. It would be, I'm going to say, be going through like, it's 10 months, 8, maybe, no, 6. Let me think about this. Oh, I got it. They would do it for like 8 months. So they would have 2 months of, basically, they would have 2 months of, 2 months of, to help Izumi to train with One for All. So yeah, that's pretty much what will be happening. So after that, we get back where we are now. Izumi just entered she entered UA to take the entrance exam. So, she does the writing portion, of course. Ida goes up, does the same shit what he did in canon. But of course, when he saw Izumi, he's like, whatever. He just goes back down. He doesn't really care. So, yeah. And, yeah, pretty much. So, they would do, the writing portion. Then also the fighting exam, the fighting portion of the exam. That would go differently. Izumi, instead of getting no robots, she would actually get a bunch of robots. Hitting, I'm gonna say a bunch of a bunch of 1-pointers, 3-pointers, and pretty much going by that, getting a bunch of points. And of course, oh my god, I didn't get something to drink. We'll be right back. Sorry about that. Just had to get something to drink real quick. Sorry about that. Okay, let me get back on track. Where was I? Oh yeah, I remember. So, yeah, she would just be doing that. And of course, Aizawa would be like, just completely say he wants her in her class. And of course, All Might agrees and Nezu agrees because, yeah, they do know Izumi. And they think she could be promised even if she has All Might's quirk. Damn it, why the fuck can I not talk? She could be a great successor to One for All. Yeah. So, pretty much. So we start off. Oh wait, why do I keep on saying starting off if we're already in the freaking what if? Oh my, I'm just messing myself up. Why am I doing that? Okay, so then of course the 0 pointer would come out because no, before that happens, I got something. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna say, let's go with Izuku. Izuku, after beating all those phantom versions of just him having fun. He's like, that was too easy. What should I do now? And for some reason, then out of nowhere, he remembers something. Something what he saw when he was a child, when he was a baby. He saw a man with white hair and all that, and he saw himself being erased. And he basically saw, what he saw was a man holding him, and then he vanished. He's like, and he basically blacked out and was seeing a little bit of this memory of this evil man, and he saw him, for some reason he saw himself die, and when he woke up, the energy level kind of spiked completely, and at the same time, this would accidentally hit a giant robot in the real world, awakening it. And so we get with Izumi. Izumi is, just getting robots until there's a huge freaking, kind of like an earthquake. But it wasn't. And when she saw, Nezu's like, what the? I didn't hit the button. And when they see the robot, they see this phantom energy surrounding the robot. And All Might's like, oh no. We need to find a way to destroy that energy, Nezu. Well, David Shield and I are working on a plan to destroy all phantom energy and to find the source where it is. We are almost done. It will be finished in a couple of weeks. Probably, maybe, I don't really know. So, All Might, when he was about to go out there until, Aizawa stopped him. He's like, what are you doing, Aizawa? Well, look. And he sees, Aizawa points to where he should look at. He sees, All Might sees Izumi running up when everyone's running away to save a girl. This girl is Uraraka. Pretty much to do the same thing what happened in canon, but without breaking her arm-ish. Because I'm going to say Izumi can only use, I want to say, what's the best? I want to say she can use like 4 to 5%. But if she uses 8%, she would break her arm. So she can only use like 5% of one for all. What's that? No, yeah, it's One for All. I don't know why. I was about to say the other word, the other one, when that's actually the villain. Oh my god, I'm just getting confused in my own what if. Okay, let me get back on track before I start muttering to myself and getting, Okay, yeah, I'm getting off track. What the hell am I saying? Okay, so let me get back on track. So, after that, Izumi takes down the robot, but without using 8%. using a little bit past 8%, kind of breaking her arm. Yeah, well, you'll see. When she jumped, she used 8. She used 5%. But when she did the punch, she used 10%. Because she saw that weird energy surrounding the robot, what she saw before on the sludge villain, and made him more powerful. So well, for some reason, she's thinking it's some type of villain's quirk, attacking or something. She doesn't know. After that, after that, what happened? The exam would be over. They would go home. They would wait for 2 weeks. Yes, I think it's 2 weeks until they get their thing in the anime. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. So she'll get her entrance exam. No, not the. She'll get her results. I'm gonna say she would be second place. Yes, she'd be in second place because Bakugo would be in first. But she would actually, no, I got a better idea. She would, because of the hero points, she would be right, her and Bakugo would actually be tied. Yes, I'm going with that, because I actually want to see how that would go. Yeah, that would actually go great, because I can already tell Bakugo would be like, what? The nerd got the same one what? You know how he would be. But I would love to do Bakugo's reaction. Okay, so let's go to Bakugo. Bakugo's like, what? I tied with the quirkless nerd, or whatever. Cause he's pissed. He's like, without him realizing, he's kind of setting off explosions. Like, so yeah, let's just skip over the first day of UA. Izumi gets in. Of course, she would see Bakugo and Ida fighting. Well, not fighting, but arguing. I think I said that right? Yeah, I don't care. And of course, Ida would be like, oh, I'm very sorry. And but basically do the crap what he always does. Basically, you are better student than I. You knew something what was to the test and all that. And Izumi would be like, no, not really. I just saw someone in danger, so I helped. And, Bakugo is looking and also listening. And, Uraraka would get up behind her and say, I know that long hair anywhere. And, that would pretty much happen. Izumi would, kind of be flustered. Like, you know how she is. She was always kind of flustered and shy. She's like, oh, yeah, you're the girl I saved. Yeah. And of course, Uraraka's being, talking, and for some reason, Bakugo's like, he's like, no, he doesn't know why, but he feels mad for some reason by this other girl talking to Izumi. Yes, what he does not know is that is jealousy. Let me just get back to the story. That was some funness. And yeah. So, pretty much. We get to the, Aizawa, gets into the class. He says, all of y'all shut up. It took way too long to get to your seats and shut up. And, he would do the same thing, till everyone to go outside. We're doing a test. I can't remember what the test is called. If y'all remember what the test is called, it's I don't remember what the name is called, but I know what test it is. It's the, I don't remember what it's called. I just know what it is. So, to do some type of the quirk assessment. Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, the quirk assessment test. he tells them to all go get dressed and all that, and yeah. Pretty much, unless Io would say, what about orientation? And, as I would say, that does not matter. But, no. If you want to do stupid... No, wait. Can't remember what he completely said, but he's basically just going to say what he said in the anime. Because I don't really remember what he said. I really need to get back to watching My Hero Academia. Because I know I'm just skipping over some events. Well, not really, just skipping over some dialogue. It's really terrible. But hey, what can I do? So yeah, they would go into the locker rooms. The girls would be talking to Izumi. And and of course Uraraka would just can't stop the saying, just admiring Izumi. Without her knowing, she's kind of enveloping something. Wink, wink. So, after that, Mineta would be looking at the girls a little bit before Jiro sees the peephole. He is staring at the girls, and of course, Bakugo is like, I can't wait to, what the? And he sees him looking at the peephole and exploding Mineta. But of course, that would make Mineta's head go through the freaking wall, and yeah, he would actually see more heaven. And Bakugo's like, oh, you little grab, he would basically hit, what was it, Mineta's head would be through the wall. And then he'd be seeing the girls, they would be screaming. And of course, I'm gonna say Momo would basically create a staff or something, hit him in the face to make him go that way, and yeah, some awkwardness would go on. And Bakugo's like, what? Hey, I'm gonna say, okay, this fucking happened. Bakugo grabs Mineta by the head, says, you damn piece of... And when he looks, he sees, who would he see? Oh, okay, I got it. He sees Izumi, freaking nothing on but a bra and panties, pretty much. And he's like, and Izumi, her face is red, and yeah, Bakugo has a nosebleed, seeing the goods. Why do I feel like I want to ship those two together, but I'm probably not. Okay. Put down in the comment if you want a Izumi / Bakugo ship thing. If y'all want that. Because I don't know why, but I can do a lot of things with that. I can just make a lot of funny, comedic stuff with that. Yeah, I can already imagine. That'd be funny. But if y'all want that. Put down in the comments if y'all want that. Yeah, pretty much. So we get with the, So after that, they would do the quirks assessments. Pretty much would go the same. Except for Izumi breaking her finger. Or, breaking anything. And also Izuku would not erase her quirk. But Bakugo would get mad when he finds out she has a fucking quirk. Yeah. He will probably get a little pissed. Because he would think she's been hiding that from him. And of course after that, Bakugo's also asked one thing. So, and he asked this in front of everyone. About that weird energy. Where your hair and your eyes were kind of glowing this weird pinkish red color. When Aizawa hears, he's like, what? Oh no. Aizawa's like, Nani? He's like, oh shit. Oh, and Aizawa's thinking about Izumi's brother. So that would end, and let's get to like a meeting with Nezu and Aizawa. Aizawa explains kind of what happened, what Bakugo said about Izumi's eyes kind of going this pinkish red color. Basically, what you see on the screen with Izuku's eyes, like with Izuku's eyes right there, and his hair. Basically, her eyes would kind of, like when she got mad before the sludge villain attacked her. Her eyes would kind of go red. Wait, did I ever mention that? No. Oh, no, I don't think I did. No, I don't think I did mention that. But yeah, that did happen. I guess I forgot to. I totally forgot to say about that. Wait, if I did, okay. If I did not put that in, I'm sorry. But I'm sure I probably did. I probably need to rewatch it. I don't know. So let's just get back to the story. So, okay. After that, they would go home. They would, go back to school, do some normal things. I'm gonna say, a couple weeks. I'm gonna say 2 weeks go by, and they do the heroes versus villains. But also at the same time, Izumi's getting her school things ready, and she's having friends, meeting, getting new friends, becoming friends with almost all the girls and some of the guys, because you know how Izuku is in canon. She's pretty much like that. She's just the canon version of Izuku, and with with green long hair and green eyes. Yeah, pretty much. So we have heroes versus villain. They're thinking, where the heck is our teacher gonna be? And of course, some people are like, I bet. Like some people do say they did hear rumors about All Might being the teacher. He says, I'm coming in like a normal person. Or like I think that's, I think that's what he said. Barging through the fucking door. Scaring, completely without realizing he kind of scared and terrified Izumi. Yeah. And she kind of jumped out of her seat, terrified. Everyone, the girls and some of the guys are like, just staring at, All Might's like, yikes, sorry about that, Izumi. And she actually says, it's okay, Uncle Might. And everyone's like, Uncle? Well, and of course, All Might's like, well, I do help her family out. And her father, a pro hero, and me, her father is a friend of mine. So yes. And they would do the heroes versus villains. It would pretty much just be the same how it is in canon. Bakugo and Uraraka. I mean, no, not Bakugo. Ida and Bakugo. And I'm retaining something. Instead of Bakugo and Ida, it's Bakugo and Todoroki. And Izumi and Uraraka. So yeah, Bakugo would pretty much do the same thing. And yeah. But of course, she would kind of, without realizing it, just doing the cutesy thing with, with the eyes, what anime girls do sometimes. Bakugo's like, about to explode, and he's like, doesn't do like a cute freaking pose. And he went freaking, he just hesitated. He's like, And Uraraka, she does escape, going after, Todoroki. So, yeah. And of course, Izumi's like, but Kachan, you're not gonna fight? Baku's like, he's like, what the hell are you wearing? What do you mean? It's it's my costume. And he's like, yeah, whatever. And yeah, they do the same thing in the fight. But of course, when Bakugo does that explosion, where Izuku's costume and cannon kind of went off a little bit. When Bakugo did that, and he sees, and when he's like, "What are you gonna do now, you damn nerd?" And Bakugo is just staring at Izumi, where her chest is kind of exposed, and All Might's like, okay, I'm gonna say All Might acts kinda like a father to Izumi, even when Izumi has a father. He kinda like I wanna say All Might's kinda overprotect a little bit of protectiveness with Izumi. And All Might's like his eyes kinda twitching. Everyone can be like, All Might, why you look like some people can even tell All Might he look like he's gonna break. And of course, when Kirishima sees like, all the guys look at Izumi and they see the chest, her big boing. Oh my god, I cannot see that without laughing. Okay, I'm back on track. I'm back on track. Okay. My dad is like, my nana is drooling. His eyes are like doing, and he's just drooling. And of course the girls are like, ugh, that girl. Like, well, pretty much all the other guys are like, ugh. My dad is just like, I want her. I want to marry her. And of course, All Might's just like, you what? Like, he kind of just gives him the death stare, and of course, All Might's like, you are not. I do not want. All Might's just like, Nani? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say he does something funny. He's like, right when, I got it. Right when Mineta says that, All Might just looks at All Might just looks at Mineta and says, say that again. And he was like, Mineta froze in fear. Bakugo was like, he's looking away. His face is completely red. He was like, oh, what? Oh, that hurt. Gotcha, what are you looking at? She looks down. She sees, her chest is exposed and her bra was completely exploded off. And she screams and she's like, Jesus, her face is blushing. She's like, and Baku's like, dude, cover yourself up. And All Might's like, okay. It seems like this match has been, no, I got, okay, I'm gonna cancel this. All Might just, I'm canceling the match. And he just freaking runs up there, grabs Izumi, takes her out of there. No, wait a minute. Yeah. He grabs Izumi, gets out of there, and before he does, he stares at Bakugo and says, he doesn't say nothing. He just stares at Bakugo and says, just with a death grip. Bakugo's like, and of course, everyone does know. Todoroki's like, So, well, no one wins that battle. And of course, everyone would do the same thing, But the people winning canon would do the same. But whoever, I think it was Momo and Todoroki in canon. So instead of Momo and Todoroki, it'd be Momo and Ida. So yeah. And yeah, that'd be pretty much. So yeah, when basically everyone is like, the villain with the first match, the villain team and the hero team did not win at all. No one won. There's also another thing. Todoroki did also see Izumi's goods, if you know what I mean. So his face is like, what's this unknown feeling I fear? What's this unknown feeling I have in my chest? He's basically like, I don't know what this feels like. I do not know what love is. Because, you know, he's the freaking emo. He's the fucking emo guy. And, yeah. Daddy issues. Okay, I'm just getting way off track. Oh my god. I'm getting way off track. So, after that, Izumi, you know, after that, she gets patched up. She just puts her clothes back on, and yeah, she flustered. Bakugo is trying to, being the way he is, he's also trying to apologize, and Izumi's like, yeah, it's okay. You don't have to worry about it. He's like, damn it, I hate this fucking girl, but at the same time, I don't. What the hell? And of course, freaking, Todoroki's like, Midoriya. And she's like, yeah? What is it, Todoroki? Todoroki-chan? He's like, right when Izumi said that, basically, no, right when Izumi said that to Todoroki, his face, I mean, he was like, how to say, he's like, ugh. His body just went stiffing. He kind of went to a blush moment. And Bakugo stares at like, because he's like, oh, hell no. Okay. You're probably asking, why is Bakugo like this? Because, Bakugo, if you don't know, to me, I believe he's kind of like not a tsundere, what's that one? I'm trying to think of that one. I can't remember what it's called, but it's an anime trope where where one of the characters, like this is in most animes, there's a girl who punches the guy, hiding basically how they feel about that person. Bakugo is basically that. If y'all can help, one of y'all can tell me what's that actually called, because for some reason I'm having a freaking blonde moment. Well, I'm having one of those stupid blonde moments. Yeah. I hate that. Like, I just can't think about it. It's kind of funny, but it's at the same time it's not. So let me just get back to the what if. After that, Baku just says, hey, half and half. Go back to your damn seat. You know, Todoroki was about to say something until, you know, Aizawa was like, okay, everyone sit down. After what I heard about what happened today, I'm very... And he looks right at Baku and says, I'm very infuriated. You know, he's basically mad. I'm very upset. Staring right at Baku, Baku's like, what did I do? You know what you did? You know what you did? You must pay damn it. You must pay the consequences. Damn, that's what I was trying to say. But I can't do it in the voice I was trying to do. Damn. I'm just muttering to myself while I'm doing this. Okay, wait, what am I? Okay. So, basically after that, a couple more, I'm gonna say a week goes by and, yeah, then they have to pick, you know, what would happen with the, you know, they had to pick class presidents. This timeline, it would still be Momo and, you know, it would be Momo and, I don't know, I'm just gonna go with either, why not, because he was in the canon, so, they'll go to lunch, that thing would go on, and then, yeah, that would kind of go on the same. And so, let's get to the USJ. Well, before we get on the bus and everyone's explaining what their quirks are, Izumi just says hers is just a strength and it's just a strength enhancement type of quirk. And, you know, Sue was like, what about that other thing what Bakugo said on the first day about your eyes and your hair going turning this pinkish red color. The pinkish red color. Huh? I don't know. I asked my parents about it. Well, I asked my. I don't know. I haven't asked my parents about it. I don't know what that is. And I was always like, he's listening. He's like, is she like her brother? Is Off One gonna go after her? Because yeah. Instead of All Might thinking he killed All for One, he actually finds out he didn't early on. So yeah, he finds out he didn't kill All for One. So yeah, they get off the bus. They meet 13, and you know. So yeah, they meet 13, and they're like, she explains the rules outside instead of inside, right? And of course, they go, no, she opens the doors and she starts to explain the rules. And right when this is happening, they see a bunch of villains there. And Kirishima's like, whoa, they even have fake villains. And of course, let me think. Oh yeah, I got it. Aizawa was like, students, stay back. Those are not fake villains. And he jumps into action, and that's where we're gonna end up. Yes, I know. Ending off on a cliffhanger. I know some of y'all might get mad at me, but these events what are gonna be happening next time are going to be gigantic or something like that. I don't freaking know. So yes, I will see y'all guys in the next episode. So see y'all later.